Hello, and welcome to Safe Berks Care for Kids Summer Camp. We are so happy you joined us today. My name is Natasha, and later you're going to meet Michelle. We're going to be here every day at the same time for 5 lessons. We're going to be talking about things that range from touching, feelings, even babies. We're going to be bringing babies with us a few times while you use a baby doll or even a stuffed animal at home to practice with us. We're also going to be using the babies to learn all about our bodies. Parents, you will find talking points and conversation starters in a downloadable document below this video. Today, we're going to be talking about touching and asking for help. Sometimes we like touching and sometimes we don't. It's always okay to say no to touching, and touching is never a secret. You can always ask an adult for help, including times when you aren't sure whether to touch someone or if you like someone touching you. There are many times we may need to ask for help, depending on whether we're 5 years old or 90 years old. Sometimes we can do things by ourselves, and sometimes we need to ask for help. We may need to ask for help if we can't reach something that's really high. We may need to ask for help with opening a can of food. We might even need to ask for help when sharpening a pencil at school, or if one of our peers just keeps bothering us at school. One way we could ask for help is by saying, "Excuse me, Mom, Marcy wants to braid my hair, but it hurts when she does that. Could you help me, please?" Or you could say something like, "Aunt Mary, I don't know what to do. My book keeps ripping. Could you help me with this?" If you ask a grown-up for help and they can't help you, you can go ask 2 or 3 other grown-ups to help you. Some adults you could ask for help are your parents, your grandparents, maybe an aunt or uncle, even a neighbor. There are a lot of people you could ask for help. Who are some of the people that you could ask for help from at home? Right, you could ask your mommy or your daddy. Yes, grandparents too. Right, maybe even an aunt or uncle. Great job. So who are people we could ask for help from at school? Yes, a teacher or a principal. Right, and we always have our guidance counselors. Some people might even feel comfortable talking to a lunch lady or a bus driver if they trust them. So who are people we could ask for help from when we're not at school? Yes, absolutely, great suggestions. It does depend on where we are though, whether we're at the grocery store, the library, or even the park. You're right, we could ask a librarian for help if we're at the library, but if we're at the park, we most likely want to ask our mommy or our daddy. Great job. Some kids feel comfortable asking for help, and others don't. It's okay if you don't.
Hi, I'm Michelle. Today, I'm going to be reading a storybook to you. This story is about little Critter. Critter can do many things by himself, but he still needs to ask for help for some things. Looking at the cover, what do you see? Yeah, you see little Critter brushing his hair. Doesn't look like he's put his shoes on today. All by Myself by Mercer Mayer. Published by Random House Picture Books. I can get out of bed all by myself. I can button my overalls. I can brush my fur. I can put on my socks and tie my shoes. I can pour some juice for my little sister and help her eat breakfast. Oh no, what happened to the juice and the cereal? Right, they got all over the floor. Critter is not tall enough to do these jobs. Grown-ups need to look after real babies, like Critter's sister. Critter could ask an adult for help. He could say, Please help me. Little sister needs some juice. I can pull a duck for her. I can drive my truck. I can ride my bike. I can give a drink to my bear. I can kick my ball and roll on the ground. I can pound with my hammer. I can sail my boat. I can look after my little sister. Is Critter old enough to be a babysitter? No, children can be helpers, but grown-ups and babysitters need to look after real babies. Critter could ask for help. Who could he ask? That's right, he could ask his mom or his dad or a babysitter by saying, "Could you help me look after my little sister?" I can help Dad trim a bush. It's good to learn to do new things, but tools can be dangerous, so grown-ups should be close by. Who could little Critter ask for help? That's right, he could ask his dad. He could say, "Could you please help me trim this bush?" I can ice a cake for Mom. I can look at a book and find a mouse. I can color a picture. I can put my toys away and get into my pajamas. I can brush my teeth. What's happening to the toothpaste? That's right, it's filling up the sink. Critter needs help getting a little bit of toothpaste onto his toothbrush and making sure all of his teeth could get clean. Who could Critter ask for help? That's right, he could ask his mom or his dad by saying, "Could you please help me brush my teeth?" I can put myself to bed, but I can't go to sleep without a story. When Critter is bigger, will he be able to read his own stories? That's right, he will. But who's helping him read his story right now? Yeah, his dad is helping him read his story. Good night. The end. That was All by Myself by Mercer Mayer.
In our next activity, we're going to get up and dance. Have you all heard or played the game Freeze Dance before? Yes? Great. So what we're going to do is play a video. And every time the music says freeze, you're going to tell us one grown-up you could go to and ask for help. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Remember, tell us one grown-up you can go to for help when the music freezes.
Let's play the party freeze game. Now remember, when I say freeze, freeze. And when I say dance, dance. Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing any way you please. But stop when I say freeze.
Great job.
Everybody, get ready to hop. Hopping, hopping all around. Hopping, hopping, hopping. Hopping any way you please. But stop when I say freeze.
You're right.
Everybody, get ready to skip. Skipping, skipping all around. Skipping, skipping, skipping. Skipping any way you please. But stop when I say freeze.
Way to go.
Everybody, get ready to twirl. Twirling, twirling all around. Twirling, twirling, twirling. Twirling any way you please. But stop when I say freeze.
Great job.
Everybody, get ready to dance. Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing any way you please. But stop when I say freeze!
You're right. Great job with the freeze dance game. You did such an awesome job. And I saw some great dance moves out there. I'm going to show you a quick video, and I want you to work with me and repeat the grown-ups that you could go to and ask for help. In today's lesson, we have been talking about asking for help. Sometimes, no matter our age, whether we're 5 or 90, we may need help with something. For instance, there's a big spider web and we don't want to walk through it. Who could we ask for help? Right, we could ask a grown-up. If we need help, there are many adults we could ask. If we needed help with something at home, what grown-ups could we ask for help? Right! If we live with our mom or our dad, we could ask our parents for help. Yes! Maybe we live with our grandparents, or they're over visiting us, and we could ask them for help. Depending on who is in the house or around the house at the time we need help, we could ask an aunt or an uncle, an older sibling, or even a neighbor. We don't spend all of our time at home though. During the year, we spend a lot of time at school. If you needed help with something at school, what grown-ups could you ask for help? Right, we could ask our teachers. Yes, we could ask our principal for help, especially if it's something that continues to happen. Maybe it's something that is happening to and from school on the bus. Who could we ask for help? Yes, the bus driver. There are many other adults we could ask for help, depending on when we need the help. Like a lunch lady in the cafeteria, or your coach at practice. And your guidance counselor is always there to help. Now, let's go over a couple examples. If you could not reach the cookie bag, who could you ask for help? Right! It does depend on which adults are around. You could ask your parents, grandparents, or an older sibling. If your brother needs more juice, like Critter's baby sister did, who could you ask for help? Right! You are so good at this. You could ask your parents, your grandparents, or even an aunt or uncle. This next example takes place at school. Say someone keeps shoving you and bothering you at school. Who could you ask for help? Right! You could ask a teacher, a guidance counselor, or even your principal. Great job today! Thanks for helping Anne learn all about asking for help. Remember, not everyone feels comfortable asking for help, and that's okay. Bye for now!
Today, we talked about asking for help and thought about the adults in our life that could help us when we need help with something. Sometimes we need help doing things that we aren't big enough to do yet, like little Critter did.
Sometimes we need help when we have questions about our bodies or when we aren't sure if we like touch from someone or not. It's okay to ask for help, and touching is never a secret. You all have done such a wonderful job today. Thank you. I am so proud of you. We will see you back here tomorrow at the same time to talk about our feelings. Enjoy your day. See you tomorrow. Bye.